So they're they're falling back to 2. I was gonna jump in there, but seeing how everyone's respawning, so they're dying at 5, and so they're respawning and they're running to 2. So you can now see the blob that appeared there for a second. That, and they just conquered 5 as well. So they're running to 2. So it's gonna get swamped either way. So I didn't want to get pinched and whatnot. Oh, here they come. Is there any more there? Any more here? Are we taking this now, or? They're gonna come for us. They got a way bigger. They will wipe us if they come. I'll be able to hopefully get away, but everyone else is gonna die here. I'm just hoping we can take this. If we can take this, like, we could have some job security in a way. Have a little form and a champion to watch after us. I need to save my mana, unfortunately. Well, I guess I can wipe it. We'll get the mana. Yeah, that's why I figured. I figured I'd just get the mana, which is about half of mine, since I'm alone. Oh, here they come now. Oh, shit. Shit, we're getting closed off. Time to go. I need mana. Give me a second to recover. And heal up. Give me a second. There, that's good enough. She's gonna get away, damn it. Still fightable for them, like they can fight still. I don't know why, like I dislike when people like they fought for a little bit and then they quit. They might go out there because they figured they might get cut off or something. I don't know. Well, PvP is what I want. It's hard to get a good PvP match. PvP in this game, sometimes you'll get a good match, sometimes you won't. Oh, I want to kill this guy. I guess I'm tanking. I get some heals. I'm just gonna pop this just for mana regen. Yeah, can't get inside that thing. Ah. They went down. They went down to here. I hate, so here's something I dislike. So like it was even, like, and they were winning there for a bit. And then we got a little bit, we evened it out. It was back and forth. They were getting kills, we were getting kills. But then they decided to leave. They didn't just go to recapture the other zone where they would have been cut off, which is this zone. They went out here, So they spawned here, they went out here, and then they went down here just to like get away. And so the thing is, like, even if we go, like, after we take this zone and this zone's taken, if we go here and we battle the here there, they're just gonna keep trying to run away from us and run around rather than PvP. And it's like, can you like not? Ah, you whore. Come here, I'm gonna make you my bitch. Oh, they pulled it right out of my way. Damn it. Yeah. Oh no, like this guy's... Oh, he doesn't have the gear for it. He has the right class. He has the right class for doing what he's trying to do. But he doesn't have the armor and the gear for it. I could actually probably take this from him, which I did. There's my mana. Yeah, okay, see, I took it from him. Got my mana regen. I'm gonna run over here and see if that guy's there. See if I can pull him out away from the guard so my E doesn't hit the guard. I can solo him. Unless he runs. Just let this guy pull. Oh, he's not here. Damn it. I mean, dang it. It's mine, it's mine. I will damage you all. It's mine. I spammed everything that time. Spam everything, take the champion for mine. I need to fill up my books. This one's mine too. They can invite me to their raid if they want. I'll join their raid. Ah! No, not the corner. Don't put Daddy in the corner. Daddy don't want to go in the corner. I wonder how much damage I'm doing to this guy. Spamming all the reports. Yeah, another journal filled. Alright, let's go chase these guys down. So they want to go down here. Let's go there. I'll run in and I'll run around. Oh, let's cap this really quick. I'm trying to fill these journals really quick here for my island. I'm going to be buying another island here. Which map? You guys go into whichever map you want. I'm going PvP and Night Creek. What they're going around, we could go around. Follow me, he says. Yeah, sure. I'll help you all out. Well, I think we're gonna take the one behind them so they can't take it. Do I need this for my journal? It's 180, 90. Nice. There we go. Yeah, so if we go around, we can cut them off so they can't go further, and they'll have to either push back into us or they'll get killed and then respawn back in with us, which is, you know, thinking kind of ahead there. So let's go do that if that's where they're going. If they're not going that way, then I'll just run through that next map there, and I'll run in behind them and see which ones I can pick off and whatnot. I'm actually having a blast playing this game. Yeah, I do have notifications on. I've learned to put notifications on. There was some people trying to push a guy. He had a mammoth, and I was watching from down below. So they're running through. I think they're going that way. Okay, well, I'm going to go PvP. So yeah, the guy had a mammoth, and there's people using, there's an armor that you can push with, and they were trying to push this guy. They never came close to killing him. He had a lot, and they just didn't have enough. But I was watching them push him, and I'm thinking, like, what are they doing? And they're like trying to push him from a yellow zone into a red zone. And I had my notification turned off, so whenever you go into the map like that, I had it turned off because I figured, well, just being able to run in. And I realized they're pushing him to try to push him into a red zone. And I heard after, like, I was looking it up and stuff and everything, and I heard that it's bannable for people that do that, to push people into like red zones and whatnot. I don't know if anyone's ever been banned, but I was like surprised. I'm like, holy crud, there's people actually doing that. And some, man, that's kind of a smart. And I was like just thinking about it. It's like, yeah, they're trying to push this guy into a red zone with a mammoth so they can kill him and get his armor, get his mammoth, and get everything. And I'm thinking, holy shoot. So I'm like, I went instantly back in and I turned it on. And then I was reading, it's like, yeah, you should always have that on for people that try to do that, or if you accidentally go into the red zone or yada yada yada, to get that notification. I'm like, yeah, after seeing them get, like, people get pushed in the red zones if they don't want to go into the red zones with whatever. I'm waiting to see. It looked like that purple blob was actually coming over this way. White's in here too. White is really organized for PvP. They will group, like they will pull you, they will group you, they will stun you, and they will kill you. So White's really well organized, but they have to be because they're one of the least groups. Took them forever to run over here. So, like, they don't have as much for their faction as the rest of us have. Green, I think green is also, they might actually be below or around the same as white, but orange, blue, and purple, we tend to be the top factions. You can just look at your faction war thing there. Let me get out of the way. You can see the specs and everything, but for PvP, like after PvPing with white, blue, and seeing how purple and orange PvP, yeah, like the most organized, like sometimes blue will be organized if it's a good PvP guild in comms, but that's hard to find. Normally there's a lot that just rely on armor and going in, kind of like what I'm doing. Let me throw this down. Did I get it? I don't see anyone else popping up. Oh, someone else did get it. I wasn't focusing proper. I wasn't using my skills off of cooldown and whatnot. Anyways, so, oh, someone died. Yeah, so like white, after PvPing with them and seeing how few they have and just their faction territory, like normally is not like the biggest, like if you look at everyone else's compared to them at the moment. Like we're getting pushed, so ours is of course going to be low. But yeah, they're one of the most organized, and after PvPing against them, like I saw them like group and stuff, I'm like, yeah, I gotta make sure I stay to the side and not getting into any pinch points. And they were picking their pinch points well on hills, where you run up the hills and stuff, or go into the fort, the outposts. stuff. They were picking their pinch points and they were going. They're one of the only ones that actually killed me. I was even saying like I need to watch the pinch points, and I was down below and my tippy toes of my tippy toes went into it, and so I ended up getting pulled and killed. I got stunned, so I couldn't pop my R and stuff. It was a really good pull, and I'm like, yeah, I knew it. I was trying to like avoid it, and it just happened. I had my tippy toe just step in it, like just on the border, and it got me. And it's like, yeah, that's GG for me. And it's like I knew instantly. I was trying to spam my R to get my invince off. Like I've done that before with blue. They pulled a couple times. There's only been a couple times where blue has actually done that. If it's just them not really together too well, but they tried it a few little guilds, and so they pulled, but I got my R, and I wasn't even close to dying. Like I was still fine. I didn't expect it from blue since they hardly ever do that. But these people are going to get cut off if they do not. They're going to cap that before we cap this, so they will have that there, but they won't be able to continue on any further, and we'll just pinch them. The people that are battling, they might stay in the top zone above that, right by our capital. They might stay in that one to fight white. White's pinching, blue's pinching from here to here, so they will all fight here, but we will, if blue gets kicked out, we'll be able to actually kick them out further, and we will, if we take that, and we'll be able to actually fight them on this side. So we'll fight blue while those people in the other zone will fight white. And white, they look like they're the organized ones just by how fast they're taking stuff and how well they're defending and taking things still in that zone. So I'm pretty sure they're the organized group that I was talking about before. These people might go down there, some of them might go down here. This isn't a PvP raid, by the way. If you look at it, you see like people dying to champions and stuff. This was a PvP raid. No one will die to champions. Like he almost died there. So we gotta be ready for PvP now, especially if we're going into the next zone. They're trying to cut these people off, so these people might actually come back over on the here. But I'm going to ride into the next zone and see what I can do, see where it looks like we're going to be. Actually, it's really nice having them trying to take this one because it's right by our exit here. So we can actually exit and take the that outpost and start taking those outposts and start kicking blue out further, because they'll get here for now, like they'll bounce between those, but once we take that and those, they're getting booted way past where we are, this little territory here. But this is not a PvP raid at all. This is just a group of randoms, farmers mainly. They were farming in that first zone where we started at. Wait, did I not? Oh, they must have stopped the person at 4, whoever was at 4, from taking it. Before we push into this, I want to have everyone here because they might counter. I should have went down below rather, or just straight across, but give them time. It's going to take them time to run anyways, so it's not like I need to rush to get over there. That was probably Xena or whatever her Xena I think is what it is. Sort of like Beetlejuice. And I ran over there and is pinging. Oh, so there's a mixture raid coming now. So it's probably ours and red, maybe. Well, not mine. I'm not part of a raid, but. All right, let's do this. So if it was just a small group that was, or one person that was pinging the other one, now if they come or a couple of them come, they're going to be surprised a bit. Oh, I thought that was a red coming. It was just a blue. Let me. Oh shoot. Oh, that's not. He's a green. I hate that it shows like this for us. Like it's just dumb. Like it shows him as hostile, but then it shows the green if you can attack or can't attack them. So you got to keep an eye out for that too. And then you just look for the flag as well. That's something I do. I'll look for the flag. I'm counting on them to come anytime. See, these people are trying to attack him, but they don't realize they can't attack him because he's not flagged, right? Like you gotta realize you're not flagged. We should really stay and defend, or at least stay until the champion, especially they might be rushing over from pretty far away. There, it looks like they're in the other zone as well. This is the way down here, guys. We can stop them from attacking outposts, and we can actually cut them off. If we take this zone, they're not going to be able to take the other zone. Obviously, they're not going to take the other zone because there's 3 factions fighting for it. But if we take this, their outposts in the other zone will turn into ours, back into ours, or whoever controls it, right? So, which I believe we still are. I should double check there. Yeah, we still own it, so it'll turn into ours. So the group fighting there is the group that we were chasing, I believe. They might have got more, maybe, who knows. But we had other people with us. We had actual PvPers. Now we don't have PvPers with us. So you see, like these people dying, and these people is taking so much damage. They're farmers. They're not actual big fighters. Like there's probably a couple here. Like the healer here is all right, decent. That's what we got going for us. I believe they want to go to 4 now because 4 is also being attacked. So if we can merge with whoever's pinging it, I'm hoping they come over here, or else I might be in trouble. That's why you kind of want to be in the raid, so you can see their dots, see which way they're going. But they see it being pinged, so they should be able to rush. Oh shoot! Actually, up. Yeah, let's go up. Up's probably faster. They're both the same way. This way has the bridge, and the other way has the other thing. I just figured this way might be a bit faster. Oh, here we go. Oh, he's running, is he? Is he running, or is he... Yeah, he's running. I'm always eager for PvP. Well, not always, but most of the time. If I'm just farming, watching videos or movies, like I will do that. Like I have 3 monitors, so I'll just watch videos on one channel, or Netflix on one screen, and then I'll have another one of Reddit or whatnot, and I'll actually be watching, reading Reddit, and playing at the same time. It's just grinding it out. Once we take this, this next one. Oh no, we gotta take one more after this. Once we take those, it'll go really fast, and we'll conquer this zone, and those other 3 blue ones should be able to turn if they do take it. We should be able to outbeat them, especially if there's lots of competition at the moment, unless a few come up to slow us down. If they slow us down, then it'll be pretty close, but I think we still should have it. They're not getting kicked out to this zone, which is good. They're still getting kicked out into that other zone. There is a lot of kind of strategy behind what you should take and where you should go and stuff. And it all depends. Like this isn't like the most, I'm not saying like this is the most efficient way to get faction points and stuff. Like red zones for sure are definitely the most fastest way to get it. But then you can lose gear and lose stuff, and it could cost you more and whatnot. So you gotta think, well, am I going to get killed, or what gear should I bring in there? You know, bring in lower gear. Is it worth you getting it, or is it worth you farming, you know, yellow zone? In the right ahead. If I see red coming, then I'll turn back around. Red Knight, not red, well, red names, but blue, if they aren't paying attention, like, they don't pay attention sometimes, but it's the same, like, there's been 2 occasions where we haven't paid attention that I can think of, and they actually cut us off further up the line when we were pushing towards Blue's capital there. We're actually at Blue's capital, and they cut us off, and we didn't know this, because whereas PvP, and it was really good PvP, and like when you're focused on PvP so much, and it's really good PvP, and you're getting lots of kills, you tend not to look at that type of stuff, which you should. You should always have someone, a commander or someone in charge, sergeant or whoever, you know, keeping an eye on that stuff. I'm gonna run this way, trying to avoid those. Squirter. Should call him Squirturtle from Pokemon. Just change it a bit. Squirturtle. Lots of blob. Alright, so now once this caps, these 2 will change. So the people taking these, by the way, there's people trying to conquer this from purple. If they can't conquer it before this zone caps, it'll turn, they won't get the points for it. So I'm going to really quickly just run into the next zone and help with PvP for a minute until this zone caps, and then I'm gonna go farm. Oh, here did they deflag? Or is these, what? There's never that many just randoms like that. There's never that many randoms. So they conquered that one. So either they might have actually didn't want to PvP us, because like I said, they ran from us and they ran around this way. And then they might have been PvPing here for a little bit. There's no point in us going here unless there's PvP, which I don't see. White's up there. There's plenty of PvP up there. But I guess we'll have to head to this zone, because once that one caps, this is done. It's going to turn back. Purple, us, and the whole white. A whole bunch of randoms. But yeah, going out that way, there's a whole bunch of randoms. So I'm thinking blue might have deflagged and ran. Like, that was the blue people. Because there's never that many randoms going through there like that. Like, that's a group. That's like a raid. I could actually attack this guy. And I had focused. He was red. But I was just, why did I come here? They're, like, people are attacking this as soon as this zone. Oh, I guess it didn't. What the heck? We do own this zone, right? Oh, I guess it did. Should we go help purple fight white? Red group in there, purple, white. Here comes a whole bunch of us now. Yeah, let's do it. Screw it. Alright, let me demount here. I just don't want to go in the pinch point where they're going to be. Oh yeah, see, they're doing what I was talking about before. So if I actually come down here, I should be able to actually like shoot maybe over without them, or even go behind them. I might be able to go behind them where like these people are. There we go, that guy died quickly. I'm just going to throw that on him, so if he casts anything, he takes damage from it. See, like that. That's a good way to deal with healers. Throw your D on. There, now it's up. Don't go into the pinch point. Don't go into the pinch point. That hurt. Jesus. That's endgame gear for you there. Even there. So I'm going to go back up here. Oh, this is on cooldown. I'm going to attack this outpost, I guess. But you see, like, we needed how much? That, like, 3 times what white had. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's a green. Just to take white down in there, like actually like grouping and stuff. Like I said, for being like one of the least, I don't have a group, least faction with faction members and territory and stuff. They had to adapt. They had to, so they just adapt to PvP really well with what they had. I like if I join white with a whole bunch of other people and we actually like not a whole bunch of other, but like good end game geared people, white could probably actually dominate. I was actually thinking about going white, but I need to go blue or orange next. The reason why is because I want to farm out my stone, my masonry, and so blue has really good stone and iron, and so does orange. So I was thinking about joining one of them after. Once I'm done my hides and cotton, mainly cotton. Once my cotton's done, if I want to do hide or finish hide, then I could join white. I just lose a little bit of faction points and whatnot. So they're all going this way now. You know what? I hardly ever go up here. Like I've done trade runs down to their capital, and I've went down to their capital to actually craft because it was a lot cheaper to craft down there. So I just like haul a whole bunch of stuff down there to actually craft down that way. And I've even went down all the way to the green to craft as well, so. Oh, they're all at 1, and there's a battle going on at 1, and we're about to all join them. So we'll turn the tides for sure. Oh, we should actually ride in behind them is what we should do, this group. Yeah, see now the blob, they're like, oh shit, that blob just grew. Where are they? They're over here. Don't go on the bridge, it's a trap. No one's following up. They need to follow up. Like their team didn't follow up. Now he's dead for it, and they lost that follow. Like if they pushed in, oh boy, they would have. They would have did damage. No one. I'm gonna type them. No one followed up. No. I was trying to type to him like, hey, no one followed up. Yeah, he's like, even he was like, what the fuck? It's like, yes. Like no one followed up for you. Trying to just watch where I am. Oh, it's done. Don't go into this circle. Oh, he got through. There he goes. There's a stun. They're trying to stun everyone on the bridge. I think that's what maybe the group, maybe they were in comms, if they were in Discord. They're like, yeah, don't let them go on the bridge first. Like, don't go out past the end of the bridge. Maybe that's why they let him die. He got out too far. We need to go around. Like, people need to go around. That's what I like to do. This is... Don't go on the bridge, it's a trap. They're waiting. You gotta go around. But hey, like if we can just keep getting kills. But they're, like I said, like don't go on the bridge. Can I play the game? See, don't go on the bridge. Go around. That's what I want to do. That's what a lot of us are starting to do. We're going around. We're actually we're going down below and we're fighting down there and whatnot. Like, don't go on the bridge. Don't step close to it. You're going to get pulled and you're going to get killed. This is common sense. Like they have a pinch point and they have the comp for it. Here, see now there's people going around too. See what I mean? There's people going around. We're attacking two different forts. You know, I could go around here too, and we can actually pinch them. Hopefully, if we had enough people, but I think like half that raid just got wiped. Yep, that's their fort. That's their fort. Don't go that way. They come. It's only 3 of us over here, or 4 of us. We can't fight here yet. There we go. We're getting some kills. We can push probably behind them now. Ah! No! Not my bum! They're pushing back. They know what we're doing. We don't have enough. I missed. See, now we have people behind. We don't have enough. I got my cape. My cape is up. No, no. See, if we fight one-on-one like this, we can win. Like, if we actually pick our fights. They are mad. My cape never triggered. Nice. So I still got my cape up. They had to turn to face us. It just got to that point where they had to turn to us. We're getting more and more people at the back. The people at the front, they can't fight like that. They gotta have this a small little group there, but then they would, you know, they would run across from us if we all pushed here. Give me a second for my health to regen. There, he's dead. We just need to pick them off, whichever ones extend too far. Don't get far enough to get pushed. Can our other people from back push now? There we go. Good, good, good. I'm running out of mana. I'm just going to pop this really quick. They really want me. I might be dead here. I might be able to get away. I got away. My cape never even popped, which is good. Let me mount up and heal. I do need potions and I do need like food and stuff. I wanted to get my 8.4 armor, and that's what I did. I bought my 8.4 armor first, and now I can actually stockpile food and potions and whatnot that I need now that I actually got my gear. It's actually, once I heal, I'll go back in. But yeah, I haven't even came close to 15% of my HP being gone, or else my Cape of Undead will trigger. These people are actually taking this. Oh nice, I can actually hop in here and get this outpost. So these people now, so they were taking these while we've been PvPing this whole time while they've been taking all of these other zones. So they finally got all the other zones. Now they'll get kicked out of this zone when they start dying. So now we can just overwhelm them and just take them down. Now kill, 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 kill. Who's on top. Now we overrun them. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. You guys lost all your forts. Here, I'll throw that on him so if he skills, he dies. They lost all their forts and now they couldn't respawn and they got overwhelmed, and the other faction, the other parties that were going there, the other raids, just now they all just pushed and we just swarmed over them. It's like that scene from The Matrix where the bots come through the ceiling there after they dig. Like, we're getting attacked for both sides. We're getting attacked by white, we're getting attacked by blue. We're actually holding out pretty good. But no, I'm taking off. So I'm just gonna run back over to the capital city here, and then I'll just park there and call it there for now. But yeah, it does get an expensive cost. Here's my gear at the moment. This isn't the best gear by far. So I've only been playing for about 4 weeks now. I'm just going on the 4th week, and this is what I've gotten so far. So like, I could upgrade this as well. But like, if you're PvPing, you tend not to take bags, you tend not to take all this stuff. I was farming before. I wanted to do some stuff for my island and get my next island up and grind up the mercenaries and croppers and all that stuff. But yeah, so you tend not to take all this, and your repair costs will be a lot cheaper, especially, you know, if I don't have this or whatnot. I could probably have it at about close to 200,000, 220. Where am I? Let's go down here and then out this way. But yeah, so I'm getting my island ready, but that's my gear. So this is just what I started with, by the way, when I first started the game, but like not at tier 8.4. But I started with a fire staff because I wanted to have a mage, and that's just what I crafted. And I was thinking, I think I went with a book. It was the book for cast cooldown, and then I actually didn't go with cleric. I had the base set, whatever, and it's like, well, cleric. I tried cleric out, and I'm like, I'm not happy with the cleric armor. And I was thinking, like, what other armor can I take? Yada yada. And then I got actually used to the cleric armor. I got used to timing the bonus for it, for that 20% bonus, and I'm like, now it's like, I love the cleric armor for the mage. It saves me so much. It makes you immune to, you're able to actually do 20% more damage, a whole bunch of stuff. So I like it. I like this as well, the cultist cowl. But these shoes, this is just what was the cheapest. I think I got them for like 14 million or something like that, silver, something cheap anyways. So that they were just the cheapest, and I was just using them for speed. But now that I think of it, I'd go with like maybe an armor, like a metal type, but or maybe leather. I'm not too sure what I'd go with for boots. But so this build, anyways, it's not what I would recommend for group at all. It's just what I started with. Now that I know better, now that I've been playing for a month, going on my 4th week, I would definitely do either a werewolf build. So they have these werewolf builds that have lifesteal, and the more people around you, the more you can actually lifesteal. That build is just beast when you're in group PvP. Not so much like I can take on werewolves solo because I just prevent them from lifestealing, all immune. Then they either don't attack for the time being, or I'm immune for like 4 seconds where they can't do any damage, they can't lifesteal, and then I hit them with everything and I normally kill them. And I just play keep away because they're melee. Which, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of people that really counter, or it's just, I'm just really good at taking on werewolf solo. But if it's in groups of 6 or more, Until that werewolf kills everyone else, they're pretty much invincible if they're built right. But for fire staffs, this is mainly kind of solo. You see me constantly like going around or soloing people or picking people off, or sometimes when they get pulled and grouped, I'll hit like 6 of them, or I'll hit however many of them when they get pulled with my E skill there, my pyroblast. That's really good. I really like the damage from this as well, 35, but for some reason people have some at 38%. I don't know how they get to 38%. But yeah, when I bought this, it said 38%, but then it was actually like it went down to like 28% or whatever it was for me, because I didn't have the skills here. So I'm like, okay, well, the more I up these skills, I got to 35% by upping all of these first, and so that's what I did. I was thinking, man, like that 3%, like people can get it 38. I need to find out how I can do that. But so here, like I'm still working on these, like the 65, 69. I started working on all of those first. This one's almost done, and I can sell this stuff. I have them in the warehouse there. I need to up this still, but I'm gonna wait to up these as funds, silver. I'm gonna be trying to build my islands up a bit more here. And then, you know, these, I still need these done. These are easy because there's caps. They're some of the cheapest stuff to upgrade, but so I upgraded those. This is the one I currently have at the moment as well. Armor is actually, armor, you tend to go for armor first before you do these two, I believe. And the reason why is you get more out of your stats. But they cost more to upgrade. Like if I was to go like here, you see this is at like, so say 69 at 107. Do I have a... something that's close to 69? No. What's it? Well, let's just use this 79. So 10 more. This is 10 more levels to it, and it's still cheaper because these, you know, tend to provide more stats. And then same with my points. All my learning points I've actually been spending on armor rather than, you know, my cotton or whatever. But I don't have anything else leveled, like all of these or whatnot. I have like this because I was doing the healer build. So there's two builds. There's a werewolf build and a healer build. A healer group, healer tank build that I want to do, where it's a tanky, well, kind of a tanky healer, but it has pretty much max healing, and it's meant for groups. It's meant for taking damage because a lot of people, they jump on healers first. So having that extra like max healing, great amount of health, great player defense against players, not so much mobs but players, you're able to actually take a lot more damage. You're able to keep healing. And as long as your group, you know, they keep you defended and keep knocking and stunning or whatever, knock back and knock up and whatnot, then you're pretty good. But this is just the first build that I went with. It's all right. For the healer build, I started doing this. So like I said, it's only at 25 here, and then this, I'm not sure, 43. But this is kind of the healer build I was going for, where I had like the hunter hood, I had the mercenary jacket, and then I had the, what boots did I have? Knights or soldier? I think I started with soldier, then I went knight or one of the other ones, you know. But plate boots, you know, and so that's why I was thinking of going with this. I was thinking of going plate for what I'm currently running, and then maybe taking some effect other than just sprint, because you know you can sprint and heal at the same time, but these boots, sprinting and being able to gain mana, is actually coming in really good, nice, handy. Sold something, grand dagger, nice. There's 130 right there, so that's half of my repair cost in one sale that I just got from, you know, standing here and explain. But yeah, so there's different fire stuff. There's actually ones with tornadoes that will lift up and take damage, and if they, so when they get grouped like what they were grouping, you throw that and they take consistent damage. There's that build. Okay, so there's the healer build, the werewolf build. There's another mage build that I could do, like I said, for a group, but I don't think it's going to be that good as if I do, there's I think it's like an imp build or something where you're able to like lift up and you do damage over time, and it's 500, 300, 500 tick damage every half a second, something like that. It's insane. So like if I had that too and they pulled and I did that, and it's really, really tanky, and it has, if you get killed, I think you respawn with a certain amount of health. Like you get an avoid death type thing. But that's like, these builds that I'm talking about, they're not for starters, they're not for beginners, they're not for new people coming in, because they're expensive builds. These builds, they're like some of the top tier builds. Even from what I've seen and just from what I've heard of, there's pretty much unkillable in the right scenarios, and if you're a good player, and they're meant for group. And there's another, like a tank build I want to try, but the tank build is for new players. It's an easy build for you to get into. So if you're a tank and you want to go tank, keep building up your tank build. That would be a good way to do it. But these other builds, like I said, the staffs, the weapons, like the morph stuff, you don't start with them. You start with them later on, and so you can't build them up right away, and they cost a lot of silver. But those are my next builds that I'm going to be getting into here shortly. Once I finish this, I'm going to build this one up, and I'm just going to farm with this one. Once I get this all maxed out, farming's going to be such like, I'm already soloing group dungeons with my build. I'm soloing group dungeons already. So for like bigger, badder stuff, I'll take a healer, whatnot, or a tank, even like a tank, and I took a whole bunch of stuff before. But all this build those builds after. I could keep working on this healer build. I've been working on that healer build. Like, I started playing it, I'm used to it, but it's just, I don't think I'm gonna have as much fun as I would with the werewolf or the imp build. So I want to either try the werewolf or the imp build next. I've never really been a melee person. The imp build, I think I'll have the most fun, because you see those videos, and I've looked up a person's gear with the Y. So I skeleted his gear, and the person I skeleted, he came into a group of us, and there was like 2 raids of us, and he like went up in the air. He was so tanky, and he just instantly was like killing like half of the raid. It was just so much fun to watch him doing that. And then people were like, there were some people like dissing him. It's like, don't diss him, he just took out half the raid by himself. Like, Rick, like, sure, he died for it, but he got like how many people? Like, he killed like almost 20 people by himself. Like, that's good. Like, sure, he dies for it, but damn, that's one hell of a video. If he's making a video, he's gonna be good for it. Let me just throw this in my auction house there. Not auction house, in my warehouse. Alright, let me throw these in here so I can farm next. So this is kind of what I have. I actually have a little bit more here, but I have the stuff that I've been working on, and this is kind of what I've been going for a healer build right here. So I get more defense, I get more cast healing bonus, you got your healing, you got your master's hood, and I can actually look at, I got my knights, and then it's all about defense mainly, but also with healing. So whenever you deal direct damage, heal, and then plus with the bonus and everything. It's just a really nice build. That was the bloodlust, and then you got your sprint where you're healing. You got 80% sprint for 5 seconds. Your defense first player. You got your defense, increase your defense, increase all of your damage and healing. Conjure a magic barrier, increasing your damage resistance by 59 for 3 seconds, reflects 85% of incoming damage is magical damage, and then again you got your defense and your damage, but which it's not damage that I'm going for, right? It's the healing, so I get 1.5 healing, right? And so that's why I was taking that. Is this also, yeah, and healing 4% to my healing, 20%, then the defense. And then this is what I went for here, revitalizing. This for now, I might change this one here, but this, you know, this stuns them, slows them, dealing with stacks. And then this also works for my healing, I believe, too. I'm able to heal off of, depending on the damage. And then I got my circle of life, rejuvenizing, and it depends on your charges. And normally I have max charge, which is 503, and it roots, so I get the roots, and it deals 371 magic damage. And then I took this one for after 5 spells, increased damage resistance. I haven't unlocked this yet, which I don't think I'd use. I could go with increased healing by 20%, but I want to try that for now, just after the resistance. So anyways, I'm going to call it here, and I'll be back in a few hours to continue grinding. Anyways, see you all next time. Have a good day.